green fondant, guys. Thanks for joining. Good morning. We're going to decorate a square cake later for cookies. Now then, let's do the cake. If your fondant is too hard, you can take it to the microwave for like 10 seconds. But I think I'm happy with this. It's not too hard. So this is a bit hard. Let me take this to the microwave for 10 seconds. It's really hard. This is the square cake we're going to be working on. That is square cake we're going to be working on, guys. So I take this to the microwave for 10 seconds to be softer. Okay, good morning. Thanks for joining. God bless you. How are you all doing? It will take you time to get the green color. So we're gonna be cover this square cake. It's already done with ganache. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how to cover a square cake. As you can see, add this to it. That's why I don't fondant. You need energy. I don't really like doing fondant because I love ganache or buttercream. Fondant, this is where you need your energy. This is where you need to calculate the stress of the fondant. If you use ganache now, you see, it's done. But you need to put all this stress into consideration before you start giving a coat. I think it's not enough, so I'm going to cut a little bit out, add more green, then remix it. Yeah, what green did I use? Was it this one? Yeah, I think it was this one. Just gonna mix it again. First of all, do it a little. Then sometimes when you want to do mambo, this is how you do mambo as well. Okay, so mix the fondant, the little bit of it, then add it to the bigger one. If your fondant is too hard, take it to microwave for 10 seconds, then bring it out. This is the work of fondant, guys. You need to knead it, but if you are going for a bigger quantity, I recommend use a mixer to do that. Okay, a mixer like the way you are mixing dough. That's all you just basically need to do. You need it, you stretching. Okay, this one, that if you do it a day before, is always the best. Okay, a day before, you put color, you wrap it, then the next day bring it out and use it to cover your cake. That's always the best way to achieve it, but we're just doing it now. Yeah, so if you're, and you see, we've done our green color. I think it was last week I added the MC powder. Let me go and bring it if I have it here. MC powder to the fondant to make it harder. Where did I put it? Come here, guys. So basically, if you don't have money to go for sugar paste that I'm using, I added MC powder to it, so to make it harder. Okay, that's what we are having there. So I bought this, the fondant. So you add MC powder to it, so that it doesn't. If you don't have money to go for that paste, yeah. So that's what we are using here. So now, first and foremost, this fondant is ready now. So we're gonna put this aside. We're gonna measure the top of the top. Got my tape. So we have 60 centimeter, which is 6.5 inches. 6.5 inches, 60 centimeter. So one thing you need to know when you are rolling your fondant, get your rolling pin. So you need to go for this, guys. If you don't have it, how thicker you want your fondant to be thick. Okay, I'll be using green. Yellow is too thick. I'll go for green. The thickness of, okay, the yellow is maybe too thick. Let me go for green. Yeah, the thickness of the green is fine. So basically, come in set. So this is always going to guide you. You are rolling your fondant. I recommend using this. Okay. So all you need to do, put one aside here. There you go. I think this one is like 4 millimeter if you measure it out. Okay. So we're not going to roll everything. Okay, since we are working, if not, I could have got a zip bag. I'll just put it for it not to dry out. So let me cut out the little we need for the top of the cake first. So you can use I'm using icing sugar. Yeah, I'm using icing sugar. You can use corn flour, cornstarch to dust the surface. Okay, but I just want to use icing sugar for it not to be messy. This stage, I'm still gonna need more. Okay. So you ensure that you put your arm here, put your arm on the side where you are going to start rolling. I hope this is not gonna, because it's not a bench. I just put it on top of my gas here. Let's see if it's gonna work to our favor. Always lift it up so it doesn't stick on the surface of the silicone or whatever you are doing it from. See, it's gonna move here. I know. I just wanted to use here for this. This was the back, you remember. So let's go to the front because we are having some dough. So this is going to guide you. This is going to guide you so that you can have the same measurement. If you're interested in my mentorship, let me know. Okay, because there are some skills you cannot just bring everything out, but the basic thing you need, we are doing it here. That's it. So I'm happy with that. So basically, we are supposed to get a square and just cut it out so that it doesn't this is too big. This for 8 inches cake, but it's going to guide me. It's better than nothing, okay? So this is going to guide me a little bit. Later we're going to trim more. Get the idea, people? How you are doing? Compliment of the season. So put that aside. Take this out. Now we're going to bring our closer to us. Lift it up there. Bring it closer. If you have cake steam, this is the time to use your cake steam. But my cake steam is not here with me at the moment. So I'm going to get water just to brush it, okay? Just to brush it up so it can stay. This is ganache, okay? I'm just going to do all of that. Oh, my blood. Okay, I have white tissue. Don't want to be too much. If you steam it, it's the best, but then you just make use of what. Be careful when you are doing this. That okay. Don't cut your cake. If it's too much, later you can recut it. That's first of all. Okay. Okay, you see that? Let's put this aside. So let's do the so I don't want to waste this part. Let's see what we can get from that. Still use it. Just need to remove. I don't like wasting my products. Just get a tissue to dry it off. Okay. So now we're going to roll out how many inches here? let's say 6.5 inches as well, just like the way it is. 6.5 inches, guys. So while doing that, then we also need to look at the wideness. Sorry, while doing that, you also look at the length and the wideness. The wideness is 5.5 inches. So that's gonna be my front. Let's see. What's my front again? Because I'm trying to look at my front. That was my front. 6.5 inches height, 5.5 inches wide. That's what we are looking for from here. Icing sugar, dust it on the surface. I think we have the length already, the height, so now we need to work on the wideness, bring it together. Okay. Yeah, we have more than enough. Okay, so don't mind still using this to cut it out. So no, it's not gonna work, but just eyeball it. First of all, let me get the bottom, because I need to keep the bottom in the right measurement, which is 6.5. And get this side. Be careful when you are doing that. See what I just did. I'll leave it for 7 because of the excess we are going to be cutting later on there. You see, I'm moving my hand with the cutter. You see, so move it straight together. Because the way I was standing last, that's why we are having this. So now let's get the one side cover for the cake. I think I should use it as in front. I love it. Very slow. Yes. Let's put this part as a back. So now let's add a little bit of that to it. You can use edible glue. I have it there. So whichever way. Oh no, don't want that. Okay. Now we are going to pick it up. This is way too much, so let's cut out of it so it can stand on the top. Here we go. We want it to stand here. We don't want it to fall on top of the. So now we are going to trim. My ruler is going to be a little bit messy now because yeah, I'm going to trim. Put this close to the body. There. Okay. So it's going to guide you. We are not done yet, just the first trimming, at least. So when you are cutting from that like this, it's always better you don't use a rolling table. Sometimes it will be rolling. We are still having excess there. So we are coming back to that. We are still having excess here. So but let's just leave it for now. We are going to do the parts we can see to that. Okay. Another part of you notice I've not been having air bubble, so it's the way I need it. I've not been having bubble since, if you notice, guys. We have the length enough, so now we need to work on the wideness. That's one thing when you are working with fondant, so always work with the length and the Okay, so don't stop. If you stop on the way, roll it out. Provision, you stop on the way. Provision, you stop on the way, try to roll it out. Okay. So now we are still going to cut the same. Let's clean this up. 5.5" and 6. So I'm first of all get my straight line from here. Take my, go with my tape. Let me just go with the cutter because this is annoying. It's very sharp. I don't want to dent my silicone. That's what I'm using. This. Okay. So at this stage, we need to get it right before we put this very one. Let me put it aside. Put it aside. So we still need to get our brush a little bit of water. So let's put it down. So remove all of this, if not it's going to make you have air bubble. So pull that. What's my pastry brush? Don't be pull. I need to get that one out. So clean the pot down. So now let's pick it up as usual. Put it there. Putting it, bring all the air bubble out. Please take it up and just bring it out. trying to seal it so you can stir. So we still have this cover. We'll do the front last, okay? This is our front. You do it last. So what I'm going to do now, I don't mind, we just roll the two out, the two part that we need. I'll roll it out, I'll cut it aside. Then the one we are going to use for front, I'm going to be putting royal icing decoration with. So the front of the cake is going to have royal icing with sensor. So just stay tuned. Let's do that together, guys. So I'm going to roll these two out so that we have the both sides ready. If you see your fondant is too hard, take it back to the microwave, but I think this is still okay. We have the height, so now let's work on the wideness. Sorry guys, I didn't use the cabinet. I like just working on top of the stove here. So I'm happy with that. Yes, we have it more than enough. You can still do it at the roller. My chef used to say back then in school, work things with your eyeball. There. What about if you don't have that option at that moment? So that's why as a chef, you need to work with your skill. Like, which is true. Sometimes if we are doing bain-marie, you say test it with your skin. The consistency. If your thermometer is not working, what are you going to do? Which is true. She's right. I'm feeling this place is thicker, so happy with that. I'll put this aside here. Okay. It's not for we know if we have it. Yes. We have more than enough. So now let's use this as well. I don't know if I'm not going to dent this. No. Might have to put it somewhere safe. I'm not going to dent it. Yes. So one thing I did explain, always ensure that when you want to roll your fondant, this side always be in the bottom. Pour it down, okay? Because that's the part that is going to the cake. since I've been making it, it's now I want to have air bubble. So you just need to get your needle out. Oh, oh dear me. Let me see. What am I using now? My needle used to be that, but can't really see. So basically, just get a needle. Let me use toothpick. Toothpick is too big, oh please. Do not use toothpick. Get a needle if you can. Get a needle to do that. So get a toothpick. Try to poke the air bubble. Yeah, then you bring them out like this. You're pushing it out. Okay. So we're still having more than enough here. Something we need to do just to trim it out. To thick, consider that. I'm gonna be cutting that out later. So we ensure that the bottom is always straight. This is going to be our bottom. Is always straight because the rest part you're going to cut them straight. Yeah. So, it's the leftover for 1 kilo fondant. Can keep this for our gingerbread man that we're going to make after this demo. So we say here is going to be our front, the cake. So let's cover here. Before we do that, let's trim it out. Before you do that, always trim it out, cut it out. Yeah. The first cutting is fine. Oh my goodness, I just dent the front with my finger. Oh gosh. That's why you need to be careful. Chef Feli, please be careful with this baby cake. So I'm gonna bring this again. Trim very well now. I'm happy with the top. Yes. Take off the excess out. Have you noticed we have not trimmed? Yeah. So before you stick it on the body, always clean it. You don't want that to stain the cake. Okay, we still have it. Some there. I'm just working from my comfort, my zone that where I'm standing is not comfortable. See the sharp edge that we are looking for? Yeah? Can you see that? So now let's work on this part. So just pick it up. So as you are picking it up, ensure that you quickly bring it from the down to the top. Use your hand first. This place you don't need any cake smoother. Just use your hand so that you don't leave any air bubble around. This is how you do your square, round, any shape of cake, okay? Oh, did I have enough? Did I have enough of a smaller brush? Oh, that's not good here. So it's okay. Don't rush it. So fondant talk. Fondant is the most beautiful cake. So when you are doing it, do it careful. So now let's put this aside. This is too much. Let's take some out from it. See, almost getting to the front of them. So let's put this aside. So now we are going to be doing royal icing. Let me show you how to mix that. This is green, so we're going to be doing white. Okay, let me use this. This should be enough. A little bit of spatula. So it's new. I'm gonna cut it down. We are done with this. Let's put this away. Like this. Let's get it from that out of the way. I'm done with the rolling pin as well. You can use buttercream to do this. We are going to do, but royal as it get dry and you can pick it up, you don't have a problem with it. Just put. I'm going to be needing some for the Christmas snow. I'm going to make Christmas cookies. Sorry. So that's why I'm adding much now. So you just need to do a little bit of water, drop. Not warm water, cold water. So now we're going to add a little bit. Look at the consistency of the water we are adding first. I think a bit more. still have no. Don't pour water too much. Always be careful that you don't do too much. So you get the consistency that please help me to check if my life is still on the. I don't know what's wrong with it. So you need to still be mixing till you get the consistency you're looking for. This kind of pipe. Let me do some drying. It's a bit of a drop, if not, I'm going to end up adding more. You see? So this is just realizing our water, okay? So you can pipe it, then we can also do it here. This is very sensitive, so if you want to keep it open, just wet a tissue paper, put it on top with water. If not, it will dry up. It used to dry up fast, honestly. So now this is the front of the founder for the cake. So we need to look for the front. Yeah, that's the front. So you put that in. So basically we are having enough. Get cakes. This can scrape it out. You can do it on the body of the cake. This we are doing. You can do in the cake body. You can do it here. But whichever. Just look for what is comfortable for you. This is okay for this. So you can put food color on it if you want to put food color. So it depends. Get a scraper. Just scrape the S out. Try to. So before this will dry out, I want to quickly put it on the packing bag. I don't want it to dry out. Oh, okay. Let me just get tissue. Let me cover it then. Sure that there's water in your tissue. Cover it. Put it aside so that it doesn't dry out. Okay. Need that later on. So I'm going to show you how to use the goat today. Oh, should we just do a little bit? Yes, maybe. Let me just show you how to use this goat where we are here before we remove it. See, the white is already there. Yeah. But let me just show you guys. So you have your edible blue gold here. You can basically use olive oil. You can, okay, or should we wait for the back one? Let's leave this front white, the back good. So let's do two way. Let's leave this the way it is. You see that? Move it out. So let's keep this for the back of the cake. So now is the cake here. So let's move this aside. You see? Go to that. So, can still see a little bit of so I'm gonna first of all get this brush. Oh no. Oh dear me. Because I touched that gold, if you remember. So that's where that is coming from. So try, guys. Some of food color is still in my hand. Come on. I think let me get rid of these gloves. Okay, we're happy with that. So the back, we can do another demo now on the back, so you can see how to do it when it's on top. Oh my goodness. So before we do that, let me put the food coloring. Oh no, the edible glue. So I think we have enough. Let's see. Let me add a little to it. Now we are going to be adding spirits. You can use alcohol. You can use olive oil or any vegetable oil. So I'm gonna just, basically I don't use my brush to mix it. I use another like toothpick stick to mix it. Okay. Not too runny, not too thick, not too serious. Too much here. So just mix it. Just gonna do some demo with it. That's why I'm not putting so much. So let's work on the back, as I said. So you get your, so was the back? Yes. You get that. I'm just gonna do a little. Pull that in. You can use toothpick or you get a ribbon to tie it around. Basically, if you are doing like a round cake. So I'm just gonna do a little. Let's stay with this. I'm gonna do this. So you see, it's still intact. If you don't put this wet tissue to dry out, so I'm gonna do a little, nothing too much serious. So this is royal as it's not buttercream. Okay, guys. You can use buttercream, you can use ganache. Well, oh my goodness, I think I put more than enough now. Mix the other side of the cake off. There you scrape, just scrape that. I'm not going to put the button. Remember we said we need it. So try to scrape and get excess. We need to get out. I'm going to cover this not to dry out. Put it aside. So now put this aside. You remember the edible stuff we did? So you just need to do just to, I think I'm still having excess there. You can see that I'm still having excess. Yeah, over there. So you just need to do, just tap it. Okay? You don't need for it to wait to get dry. That's how you paint. Don't do like this. No. You are tapping. Tapping it inside. Okay? One of my popular good black cake that you saw, that this is how I do it. just pull it out. See that? You see? If you tap it more, I just want it to have this kind of white and gold, you know. If you do it more, you'll see that so this, we need to clean this off, this royal icing from there. See? So the white, at least you have learned something today, didn't you? Please just leave a comment and say thank you, Chef Feli, or well done. Okay? Please tell me well done. All this free knowledge that I'm just giving you guys, that's supposed to be like a course or one-on-one training. Yeah? See how we did all of that, guys. So less than 1 hour, I think we've done with this square cake, if I'm not mistaken. Remember, we did really compress it because of the there we go. To smooth it out, yeah. So there's many way, other trick, other way to do this, eh? So if you want one-on-one, let me know in the comment section. All of that is be going on. So that's how you see the sharp edges of the square cake. Can you see that, guys? So now we're gonna gently come and work on the top. Don't you dim the cake. So when you're gonna do the top, there's where this cake scraper coming. If you are not too good, because you don't want to cut the top of the cake, yeah. So you cut, you move it. Okay. Cut it, you move it, because you don't want to trim. Get the idea? Yeah. Should we do dripping? Should we do dripping on this cake, guys? Do you think? Or we should leave it like this, or we should use butter to decorate it? Because this is not set, that's why we are seeing all of that top of it now. We're having too much there. So let's take it back. You see, I almost dent the top of the fondant. See that, guys? See your sharp edges? Okay, these are fronts. So let's say we're going to cover the front at the board. So you can cover the board. I'm not going to do that. And let me also show you one thing, guys. Since we did good, let's say you want to cover your cake board, yeah? So go and get this for Hobby Craft. It's very good to cover your cake board. Oh, this is too big. Let me get this thing now. So this basically, always start from the back, or we can use this, start from here. So you just need to do, roll it, take it round the cake board. Yeah. So there your, was that go? Some of those good. Okay, it's finished here. Let's hope so. This is gonna be enough. Start from the back. Okay. If you want it, you can use scissors to cut it to be well professional like. There you go. See that? Cake is ready. Do you see this, guys? So you just need to let this, you still need to set. Still need to set. We have a very big. I'm gonna let this set before I can retrim it again. I'm gonna let me show you another method. How to use that to smooth your cake. If you don't have a cake smoother, let me show you another method. Get your fondant. So put your hand inside. First of all, I think I need to do it in the surface of this silicone. You basically just roll it out. So it's in your arm like that. It's supposed to cover your full arm. Then get it to smooth your cake. You see, you pin like this. This also works as a cake smoother. Okay, you see, you are smoothing your cake. See that? If you don't have this cake smoother, this can also do the job. But just be careful not to dent your cake. This thing needs to dry up. And it's going to dry. It's not set. You need to go and set it. You see, if you have a cake steamer, you steam this, the square cake is ready. So you can put your decoration, your topper, where you want to put on top, inside. Please, just say well done, Chef Feli. That will have a long way to go for me. Yes, I will appreciate that. See our chop this square cake. See. Thanks for joining. I don't think we have time. I don't have time. Do I still have time? So I don't have time to do the. Let me show you guys. Where is the gingerbread? So I'll come on live to do this again. I've already baked it just to do the decoration, the demo. So that I can put all the content together and upload it. So I don't have time. Going out by 1 o'clock. So less than 1 hour we've done this. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.